All right, fellas, what's going on? Denonu here, the man with the biggest and the most blackest privilege on YouTube. And first off, I apologize for not uploading any kind of videos this week. Normally, holidays aren't really my thing, so I treat it just like another work day. Normally, I would have videos out every day for you guys, but ran into some computer issues this week. Basically, what happened was I went to upgrade my computer. I bought a new motherboard and processor, and things did not go according to plan, YouTube. It basically halted my PC setup, so to speak, because I have a lot of stuff that goes into my PC. It's I don't do YouTube on a laptop or anything like some YouTubers do. I do everything on my PC, and I have like 12 hard drives in there. I got other types of storage devices all hooked up into it. And once I plugged in my new motherboard and processor, I expected everything to boot right on up because none of my parts were broken or anything like that. But I just have to iron out the kinks of the new hardware. Once I got it installed and running, it wouldn't post right, so I had to fix that. And then it ran into like memory issues. I had to fix that. Then once I had to reinstall Windows because my previous version of Windows that I had, it was activated, but I found out just now, just when messing around with Windows 10, that when you activate Windows and you get a license key set up and everything, that's assigned to your actual motherboard and your hardware. So if you change that, you have to get a new one. So I had to cost me like an extra $200 in order to get this newer version of Windows activated, based on how I activated it before. Because before, when I activated, they gave everybody like a free upgrade, and you didn't have to actually get a license key for it and things like that. But since I changed out the motherboard, different hardware, Windows was like, hey, look, you have to activate me. I'm not doing shit unless you go buy a $200 license key from Microsoft. But with that being said, got everything sorted out, right? And then my hard drives wouldn't be posted, wouldn't be reading. So like sometimes I would start my computer, a hard drive would be there, and other times I'd start it up, I'd restart, and then it wouldn't show up, and I've been messing around with it all week. So I'm just now got to the point where I actually got everything set back up. I have to go back and reinstall all of my programs again, but we're back up and running. As you guys can see, I just recorded this gameplay of this tonight and recording this on like Sunday at like 3 o'clock in the morning, so you guys are going to probably see this later on this afternoon or something. But with all that being said, I just wanted to give you guys a status update as far as why I haven't been uploading videos, and gonna be explaining a few things. First off, South Park, that's gonna have to be put on hold at least for maybe 2 or 3 days. At the latest, probably by Wednesday this week, this upcoming week. And that's only because when my hard drives wasn't reading with the new computer, again, I had to reinstall Windows. Normally, I keep everything back up on extra hard drives, so it's not really a problem. But certain games, when you install them in Windows, they save on your Windows drive, in the games folder or the my documents folder or app data folder, things like that, right? So that's the only game that I'm currently playing that I can't go back and re-get that game saved. So I reinstalled the game and everything, but what I got to do on my end is I got to replay the game and get back to where I was, and then start recording videos for you guys and actually finish out the LP. So that's what I'm going to be doing probably later on today while this is rendering out, and I'm going to try to put a few hours into it, so I'm hoping I can get back there by today. But if not, it may take me like maybe 2 or 3 days in order to to make it back there, so that won't be too much of a problem. So I apologize for that. I know a couple of you guys like watching those, so those will be forthcoming. But also, I wanted to reach out to you guys to just to gauge your opinion on things. After I finish South Park, I don't have really nothing on my plate, as it were. There's no game that's out right now where it's like, what, I have to play that game, or that I feel like I want to play that game. I want to do a PC game, honestly, but when it comes to PC stuff, like I got a beast PC, but it seems like everybody always plays like either PUBG or Counter-Strike or like Minecraft or like those those type of games. I'm interested in PUBG. I really am. It looks fun when I see other people play it. But the one thing that's holding me back or stopping me from pulling the trigger on that game is just that I feel like I'm paying $30 for a game that's not finished. For me, it's not necessarily about the money. It's about my time and what I feel my dollar is worth. And for me, it's just like I feel like I'm playing a broken game and this game ain't finished, and here I'm paying money to play it. You know what I'm saying? I know I don't mind to do that if you guys want to see me play PUBG or something like that. I don't mind spending the $30. I mean, hell, I brought Lawbreakers, and I only played that twice. never played that again. So it's not that big a deal. But outside of that, I'm thinking about doing my next major LP. It's either gonna probably be with maybe Assassin's Creed, the new one that just came out, the Black Panther version of Assassin's Creed, and or maybe Evil Within, because I know that just dropped and I'm seeing nothing but good things about that. I know that's a game where it's like I want to try that one myself. Only because it looks interesting. I remember playing through the first one, and this one looks like leagues and bounds better than the first one, honestly. So that looks damn good. But I figured I'd leave it up to you guys to tell me what you guys would want me to see, play, because I can play anything I want. You know what I'm saying? But if you guys have any games you want to see me play or anything you want me to see me try, maybe you guys want to see me make one video about one particular game and then that's it. Not do a LP, but just do like a 1 or 2 hour play session of it, and then just upload just that as one video to get my first impressions on something. Just let me know down in the comments below. Also, I'm gonna probably start uploading more of COD World War II and Star Wars Battlefront, as you guys can see from this video here, because they're both pretty decent shooters, to be honest. World War II, it's typical COD, but it's like COD without bullshit, so to speak. But we'll see once those supply drops, and everything comes out for that. But if everything stays the same, it is a pretty decent multiplayer experience. I'm gonna try to keep up with live commentary sprinkled throughout every now and then. Just live comment, just a couple matches of me playing, getting thoughts off the top of my head, cussing out people and stuff like that, online. But I'm gonna probably start to do that too. Also with Star Wars, I'm really enjoying Star Wars YouTube. Like I haven't tried, I think the gameplay you're seeing here, this is like my 3rd or 4th match. That's why I'm like level 1 when it comes to my ranking and everything. But it feels damn good. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I'm not like a hardcore fan of Star Wars where like I've read every book or anything like that, but I do catch up with the comic books, the movies, and the games. So I'm a huge fan. I know what things are, it just jumps you right into that. The thing about this game that I like more so than the last one that came out was the last one felt like a skin almost. It puts you in there, don't get me wrong, but it didn't feel like it was Star Wars, whereas this feels like it was Star Wars. I don't know, maybe it's just my imagination, but it feels a whole lot different, feels a whole lot better. The maps are like really, really huge. To be honest, they're like slightly smaller than my penis, so it takes a hard time to get around it, but it's one of those things where the game is still fun. Like the map you see me playing on here, my only problem with it is that it's the matches aren't tailor-made for like YouTube content and stuff like that. Like with this game mode here, this is like an objective-based type game mode that I really love. And the matches can be long, they can be short. Like this gameplay video here was like 15 minutes. A typical COD game. I try to keep my stuff. I know most people like to keep their content around 5 minutes. Me, I don't really care about length when it comes to YouTube videos. So I can bang out a quick 10-minute commentary talking about something or whatever like that. It's no problem for me. But I'm thinking, I can upload commentary videos with this on it, or gameplays of this order. Maybe try to keep them down to 10 minutes, you know, something small. And but just let me know what you guys think, if you guys want to see me play something specific with Star Wars, because I'm probably going to jump into this game a lot and really check out some of the different game modes, maybe record some Galactic Assault, I don't know, depending on how long those gameplays are and things like that. But just let me know what you guys want to see, you know, with this. So this is going to probably be something that's going to be, you know, again, like COD World War II, sprinkled throughout, you know, in between the LPs and other stuff that I do. So also, if you guys like to see, you know, to promote myself a little bit, if you guys like commentaries and things like that, like of me talking about different stuff, I put all of that on a second channel that I made. It's actually called Denonu, aka the man with black privilege. So you know, if you guys, you know, if anybody likes to hear me talk or ramble on about different shit, just check me out over there. I try to, you know, keep a similar style going with everything, you know. So I'd pretty much talk about anything that I want to talk about. I also talk about animes, things like that, you know, other stuff that I'm into. And I'm trying to, and hopefully maybe I can get some other people on there to talk about things with, to have a debate. I'm tired of doing YouTube by myself. You know, like, don't get me wrong, I like YouTube and all, and I've been doing it by myself for like 7 years now, but it's like, I want to, you know, do YouTube with like a couple of other people, or maybe like 3 or 4 other YouTubers who all do the same thing, or do a podcast, do something, I don't know. But anyways, fellas, again, I apologize for not uploading videos and everything, but now that we got the computer problems fixed, that is no longer an issue. So my name is Denonu, the man with the biggest and the most blackest privilege on YouTube, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.